The Nintendo Switch has no doubt been a big success for Nintendo since it first launched in March of 2017. So now 3 years later, we've seen a couple of revisions for the popular console. We first got the Nintendo Switch Lite, which was a portable-only version of the console that came at a discounted price of $200. That's $100 off of the original model that launched at $300 US. And now the new Switch Lite just went through its first holiday season, which we know the Switch in general had insane numbers overall, selling around 800,000 units between the original Switch and the Switch Lite. I don't know how many of those 800,000 units were Switch Lites, but in total in the US, the Nintendo Switch has sold 17 million units since launch, and over 40 million units worldwide since March of 2017. But moving right along, we then get the Switch revision that was basically the same as the original Switch except with an improved battery life of almost 40%, but no significant upgrades hardware-wise. So now we're still at the point where if you want something from Nintendo with a little more horsepower, maybe a better portable display or better frame rates for some of those bigger third-party games like Witcher 3, or even some of the first-party games like Link's Awakening, which did suffer from frame rate issues, let's be honest. And if that's something that you're waiting for, I might have some good news for you. According to an article by Games Radar, Serkan Toto is predicting a new Switch will be here after summer 2020, in time to meet the Xbox Series X and the PS5 head-on. In fact, he's predicting the Switch Pro will launch ahead of the PS5 and next generation Xbox with what he's calling a system seller game. My guess is probably Breath of the Wild 2. Here's some of the features that Serkan Toto predicts will be built into the new, more powerful Switch. According to his predictions, this new Switch will support up to 4K resolution and will have, I quote, beefed up hardware and will supposedly support bigger game cartridges. So if you guys remember, we covered that rumor here on the channel a while back that there would be a Switch Pro coming in the near future, and then the revised Switch came out and killed most of the hype since people thought, well, that must have been the new Switch that was rumored, which is obviously just that revision with the improved battery life we talked about. But now those rumors are back in the spotlight that Nintendo is in fact preparing a 4K capable Switch with beefier hardware, probably as we've heard aimed at more avid gamers. So that's all we know. What do you guys think of this rumor? Do you believe we're getting a new Switch in 2020 again, so a third revision? Or maybe you've been waiting to pick up a Switch just for this rumored Switch Pro. Or maybe you got one for Christmas and all this means absolutely nothing to you. Either way, let me know in the comments below. Thanks guys, I look forward to reading your comments.